Alright, let's do this. Alright, hey guys, Type here, coming at you with a Protoss versus Protoss on Eternal Empire, and this is between cast1 from the OD gaming community and Sal's from the OD gaming community. I don't know too much about either of these players, but we're going to see what we can get into. We all know Protoss versus Protoss is a bit of a clusterfuck these days, so what we're going to do is we'll close that down. Kind of gave it away, but I'm genuinely, interested to see which way each player goes. Are we going to have early aggression? We always usually do with Protoss versus Protoss. So we see 1-2 probes coming out here from cast1, and that usually infers something cheesy is going to come out. Forge first, so this is definitely going to be a cannon rush. Oh, they're both appearing to cannon rush each other, so we should have some shenanigans happening very shortly. Let's see where the first probes go down. Alrighty, and then we have Caps Lock, and he's coming right up to here. Oh, he's got the double pylon going on, so what the plan is that'll give vision, and he'll put a couple cannons there, and then he'll run up. He'll probably put 1 or 2. He'll run up there, build another cannon, and it's basically the same thing going on here, except he builds his 2 pylons up here, and the plan is one of these pylons will finish, but one of them's probably going to go down to the probe, but he will have time to materialize a cannon in. And let's check back to the other base, see what's happening. See exactly what I said, and then this will have vision of that and that. But there's a cannon here, so this one does have the high ground, so this one will have vision. And it looks like green probably is going to pull this out, but he doesn't have any cannons up yet, so this can go either way. And as you see, this one with the high ground is getting this one. Do we have any more cannons starting? There's a couple starting over here. Yeah, he's going to throw a pylon there and try and come from the end now. This pylon here pretty much negates anything you can do down there. It's basically the same thing. They're both going to lose their forge. Well, red's going to lose his forge. Green's not going to lose his forge, sorry. Then when the forge goes down, it's basically going to be a GG because red doesn't have... I keep calling him red, but it's caps lock, but he has really no defense. But we can see what happens. He might be able to pull this out. He doesn't have a forge, so the only thing he can do is build is mass pylons. And that many cannons will shred. Yeah, he has 12. Yes, or 12 probes. Those will shred 12 probes. But on the off chance, he is building back up here. He's got another forge started. So this isn't over yet. Let's check the vision and see. And as you see, Sal's has really no idea that's this whole cannon fun is up in here. But yeah, you can see it now. So this is gonna turn into alarm, and he's probably not gonna be able to get a cannon down. Very close, but in time you can slow push that out. What's going on here? So he killed the pylon and powered that. Sacrifices a probe. Let's see what their units are. 18 versus 17. Let's see how many probes have been lost. 11 probes, 8 probes. That's not too bad. Let's see what there's the production tab right there. So now we're taking a slight turn, as we have a gateway coming in for caps lock, and as you see with Sal's, he already has his gateway over here. So he's getting his cyber core up at home. Is it at home? I've seen the cyber core coming up. Where's that? Ah, gotta change the vision back. Yeah, he's getting his cyber core at home. I expect to see a couple more gateways. Yeah, exactly. Since we're at 2 gateways, we're probably going to see some stalker blink micro, possibly. It's a little bit too early to judge at this point. But it's just going to hit a wall here for a minute while they both try and rebuild. And then size each other up. But let's take a look at the units tab. As it sits, Sal's is ahead by 2 probes. And he does have all this infrastructure almost done, where Cyber Core hasn't even finished up here for caps locks. So Sal's is at a distinct advantage right now. He really just has to get a robotics facility and just a couple immortals, and you can push right up there. One Zealot, not really going to do too much. And it's hard to judge what's going to happen. Like, Red could pull something out. You could have, I've never seen these two play, so you could have extremely good stuff like the micro, get into Warp Prism and completely obliterate an attack. But as it sits right now, Sal's is probably, I'm going to say about 70% in the lead. And he's going to clean up this. +1 is not going to finish. That's not really that major yet, because he hasn't started his +1, but that is a check. Let's see if he can't. No, we're not going to get the cancel off. Let's get stuck in limbo until he's walking home. And here we have the Stalkers coming. He's going with another gateway, so I'm waiting to see. He's putting the forge down. I'm waiting to see that Citadel. That'll be the key indication that he plans to go blink. And here we have the Sal's with a Warp Prism with 2 Stalkers in it. I think there's enough at home to really defend that, but if it's down here, he's pushing it across the map. So these 2 Stalkers could do a lot more damage than you normally would think, because his army's here, but does he have a recall? He does have 1 recall. There's no batteries in his main, and this is what I'm worried about. All that's powering. 1 pylon for all that power, and there's the Twilight. Wait for the blink. It's gotta be blink. And here's South. I missed that, and like I said, recall home, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4 Stalkers. There's just 6 Stalkers, so he can just sack these 2 Stalkers if he really wanted to. He's just got superior numbers and superior economy at this point. The supply tells nothing at this point. Caps Lock appears to have the higher supply, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, he can defend with that, but this amount of Stalkers is just going to steamroll him. Yeah, one behind Dark Shrine. He hasn't built an observer yet, so if he can hold out long enough to get this up and get a few DTs, he can probably save himself for a little while longer, but he just depowered his cybernetics core, so I don't really know what happened there. It was like an A move on his own pylon. And there we have the DT shrine up, so let's see the DTs. But what's really intriguing is why he killed his own pot. He must have had something blocked in there. This is very odd. I don't know what to say about it, but the DT is in the natural. It's kind of a, I wouldn't have done that myself. I would have sent the DT all the way in, but he does have a cannon, so. Oh, he has quite a few cannons. Something tells me these two have played before, and the DT has come out a few times, because I have a buddy that I play with, and he counters my DTs every time, and there comes the observer, and at this point, it's just going to be a steamroll. DTs are not, you can merge them into Archons, but he just doesn't have the economy that Sal's has. Those was easy to saturate his phase. You just sit back. But you gotta remember, you can't get too cocky at this point. You can't play into your own head and give the game up. Just because you're ahead doesn't mean you're going to win. Like, these attacks are getting larger and larger. He is starting to mine out though. He's got 2, 3, 4, 3, maybe 4 good patches of minerals left in his main. He's gonna have to get an expansion down too, if he wants to survive. He's just gonna bleed him dry, and I think that's kind of what Sal's trying to do here, is just bleed him dry with battle attrition. Here we have the Stalker coming up against Actually, this army is just pure stalker, and I think Caps has the better unit composition. Like, stalkers are pretty soft, like kind of. That was close on the immortal. That was extremely close. You know what? I think Caps actually has this. Like, from what I saw there, if he can make this push happen, he can win the game. But if the push doesn't happen, he loses the game. That's fine. Alright. This is happening. Wow. That push came to kill. Alright, GG. That was actually a pretty wild one. For the longest time, I thought Stalin was going to win. In the end, we have our red Protoss Caps with the victory.